Gratitude to me means that you're aware of your surroundings and you're aware of what you have and being thankful for them, because there are so many people around the world that don't have these opportunities that you
To me
have.
personally, gratitude means to be thankful to someone or something for having things that we have like today, like how a lot of us have health, water, food, shelter, education, and in this country, we have opportunity. It's just also showing appreciation for that someone or for that something, because a lot of times a lot of other people don't have that what we have here, and that's basically just it all sums up for
Definition
me.
of gratitude to me is something positive in my life that actually makes me happy and makes me want to live.
To me, gratitude means acknowledging somebody who's gone out of their way to help you in your life to make your life situation better. And feeling gratitude or expressing gratitude is about acknowledging that help and that assistance of somebody who has done something that makes your life a better place.
What does gratitude mean to me? It means to me when someone shows their appreciation for something that I may have done for them, and I express myself back towards them for something they may have done for me.
I'm grateful mostly for my family. I'm grateful for the things that we're able to do together. I've worked very hard, and the people around me have worked very hard, including my wife and including the people who I work with, at giving us a good life. And I'm grateful that I'm able to spend as much time as I can with my family and enjoy the lifestyle that we live.
One of the main things I'm grateful for is my family. They've been very supportive of me and and me pursuing my academic dreams, and just in general, like whatever I say, they back me up. They're just always there for me when I'm down, if I'm in some kind of problem, or they're just always there for me.
Oh, whew, that's a laundry list, my friend. First and foremost, I'm very grateful for my health, that I'm very healthy and very happy. I'm grateful that I met your dad and we have this wonderful life together. And in that life, we were able to have the three of you. And I'm grateful for the wonderful, wonderful friends I have, especially moving here to Florida. I've met some extra super duper great girlfriends. So those are the things I'm very grateful for.
What I'm grateful for is grateful for my family first and foremost, because my parents came here from another country, um, just with the clothes on their back. They worked hard, set up a foundation for me and my two sisters, and they work hard for us to have a better life, and we have the opportunity to do that. We have education. We're all going to school, planning to have a career and having good jobs. So, one day when we make good money, then we can support them once they retire. I'm also grateful for my health. A lot of people, they have disabilities, or they just everyday living isn't as easy as it is for us. Um, I'm just grateful that I'm healthy. I wake up every day healthy. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm glad that I can I have a place to call home as well. Like I have shelter. My parents work hard to keep a roof over me and my sister's head, and they really support us. They help pay for our school, and it's just something I can't repay them for. Also, opportunity. I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to go to college and to make something of myself and to make my parents proud. Um, to make my parents proud, and also to make the world a better place as well. We all have opportunities to expand our knowledge and take things to the next level. Um, I'm glad that in this place, our economy isn't as best right now, but still, it's you can find some jobs, and I'm grateful that I have a job and to help my parents pay for some of the bills that we have. Um,
all taken something for granted, and we didn't realize it until it's been taken away. And I think that I have taken for granted one of my closest friends. I feel like because now she's halfway across the world, I can't have access to hanging out with her all the time. You know, like I can't just move and fly over there whenever I want. So I feel like I wish I hung out with her and maybe like spend more time with her beforehand, like before she moved, because now I don't have the opportunity to like see her anymore.
I take a lot of things for granted. It's something that we all shouldn't do, but a lot of us do it, and we don't really take things into consideration once it's been taken away from us. So if, let's say, we lost our house, and then I'm like, oh wow, now I'm on the street, homeless, no shelter, where am I gonna go stay, where am I gonna eat, where am I gonna shower, where am I gonna bathe, where am I gonna, things like that. And then, but once we have the certain things that we do, then it doesn't really come across our minds to be thankful for and to show appreciation, like jobs and having jobs and cars and family, friends, health, and the opportunity, like I said before, it's just, we don't really think about it until once it's been taken away. And throughout this project, it's really helped me taking more time out of my day to, count my blessings and to be more thankful on what I have. And overall, it's just being more thankful increases your happiness, your positivity as well. It makes me have a more positive outlook when I go, if I have to wake up early or to go to school or stay late after work, it just helps out, and it gives you a positive view, and it makes everything better.
I've never taken something for granted. I guess it's, we grew up in Canada, but it'd probably be the same way here in the U.S. It's kind of a cliche to say our freedom, but it's the truth. I've traveled the world, and I've seen some pretty horrific places where people live, and we take for granted, or at least I do, the fact of just having a bed. I can remember when I went on my honeymoon, I went to Egypt, and we stayed at this god-awful hotel, and there was a concrete bed with a little thin mattress on it. So something as simple as that we take for granted every day. But that's how people in that part of Egypt live. And I don't know if they're happy, but I'm very grateful for having a bed, and amongst other things. Yeah. So day-to-day conveniences, I think sometimes I take for granted.
Yeah, because of our family and how much wealthiness we have, I've been really buying anything, and my parents have been giving.
So you feel that you haven't contributed enough to earn what our parents give us?
Basically.
Yes, I definitely have. Unfortunately, about 4 years ago, my father passed away, and I think in the time that he was alive, I may have taken our time together a little bit for granted. He was fairly young when he died, and it was a little bit unexpected. And I was working very hard at raising a young family and starting my own company. And looking back on it now, I wish I had taken some more time to spend with my father during those very, very formative years of my young family. And you never realize how short time is sometimes that you have with somebody you care for. And I look back on it now, and I wish that I had really taken more time and not taken the relationship for granted, because you just never know how long you're going to have with that special person.
Well, I suppose it would stem back to how I was raised as a child. I grew up in a home where parents believe in physically abusing their kids and also verbally abusing us. And I always swore that one day when I had my own children, I wasn't going to parent them that way, that I would use natural consequences to solve problems and speak to them age-appropriate contexts. So I think I've done a pretty good job raising you and your brothers in that way. I don't hit you, and I'm not verbally abusive to you. Do I get angry? Absolutely. I have 3 boys. It's hard not to.
Oh, hell yeah, you get angry.
But yeah, I think that negative experience turned it around for me when I became a mom.
Yes, in the business world, I've had some negative occurrences. One time we lost a very substantial client of ours in the office, and it was a very dire situation for the company. But out of it, we reorganized ourselves, found out some of the things that we were doing wrong, reorganized what we were doing to make sure we were focusing on things we were doing right. And today I would say my company is far stronger as a result of that negative occurrence. Had that negative occurrence never happened, we probably would have still continued to make the same mistakes we were making earlier. And I'm proud to say that today we're a far better company as a result of that negative occurrence.
Yeah. When I was playing football, we only won like 2 games, but I made a lot of friends out of it, and it just really helped me boost my personality.
Okay, back when I was trying to raise money to go to university because my parents didn't have anything to offer to me to pay towards my tuition, I had to work 2 jobs, and I know I was going to be short on my tuition, and I had a wonderful, wonderful boss at the catering company I worked for, and he offered to pay my tuition. He loved me as an employee and as a person, and he was such a wonderful person. I was so grateful that he came through for me. I wound up paying him back, but without his help, I don't know if I would have made the tuition for that school year. So I'm grateful for that.